Hey buttheads, Smac is back with another video. Thanks for watching, even though you haven't watched it yet. This video is called Catching Up with Smac. This video is called Catching Up with Smac because it's been a long time and a lot of stuff has happened in my life in the past couple of months, and I thought I'd catch you up on it because yes, I'm wearing the same shirt because I'll be wearing this shirt in every single video until I know how to style myself. The last time that I did a video, it was me bragging about how I won a green card. Yes, congratulations to me because I did win a green card through the green card lottery, and if you don't know what that is, go watch my other video. The coolest part about this whole story is that the day that my green card arrived in the mail was the day that it also disappeared in the mail. My green card didn't arrive, but it said that it was delivered. And because it was scanned as delivered, it meant that immigration and the post office, they don't care. It was scanned as delivered. That means it's delivered. Except that it wasn't delivered because I was home and it wasn't delivered. It's my green card and it wasn't delivered. A lot of people have this issue where their green card just magically disappears the day that it arrives, also known as being stolen by the post office. The stupid thing is though, there's no signature requirement. They just use the regular post office. They don't even use FedEx or anything. They want it to get lost. So calling immigration doesn't really do anything because they don't care. So my green card never turned up. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, this whole thing happens because it's a way for them to get more money. I just have to pay the fee again. Immigration just advised that you report all of this to the police. So, little old Smac McCreanor went to the police station. I got the most idiotic policeman ever. For real though, this guy was a moron. He was like, "Why are you here?" And I said, "Because I need to report my green card being stolen." And he said, "But you're not American." "No, I'm not American." "Well, shouldn't you be reporting this in your own country?" What? Oh my god, people are so dumb. Whatever, I paid the fee. Now I'm just waiting patiently for this second green card to arrive. Okay, next thing to talk about. I have a pet. Oh, I already messed it up. I had a pet rabbit. Her name was Lamb. I had her for like just over a year and she was the sweetest rabbit ever. She was just the best thing about our lives. And unfortunately she actually passed away. Hang on. I need a chocolate. Wow, hurry up. Okay, this is pretty sad. Rabbits have really sensitive stomachs. There's a common thing that a lot of rabbits get called GI stasis. And basically it's some sort of blockage in their gut. GI stasis can be quite an emergency. Once you notice the symptoms of this, your rabbit can die within 2 to 12 hours. The most common symptom is basically they stop pooing. And little Lamb, I could tell that she was like constipated. Like she was really trying to push. I was like trying to comfort her in a way and I was like rubbing her belly. And actually it really helped. So I was rubbing her belly and she was being super cute and responsive, and basically it passed. So she had this big old piece of shit that came out of her small butthole. A few more days passed, I realized that she wasn't pooping, and rabbits poop a goddamn lot. So I took Lamb to the vet, and this is the vet that I went to when she got desexed. Really hard to find a vet that's going to work on rabbits. A lot of vets don't want to deal with them because they can die really easily. So I took her to the vet and they straight up said no, we won't see her because the rabbit specialist isn't in today. But they gave me a phone number for another vet. I called that vet, same thing. They said no, rabbit specialist isn't in today, they can't help me. They give me another phone number. This happened for 7 vets. The specialist, exotic specialist, 24-hour emergency ones, I've called all of them. They all said that they can't take a rabbit in at that moment. So naturally, I just bawled. I just started crying because like, I don't know what to do. They see how distraught I am, and they're like, okay, I actually have someone who can definitely see a rabbit. What the hell, people? Like, why don't people just, like, what the hell? I go to this vet, they give Lamb the fluid shot, some pain medication, and that was that. So I took her home. Days go by, and she has still not pooped. I finally was able to get an appointment for an exotic specialist. They did all these kinds of checkups. They gave her more medicine. They gave her more fluid shots. They said just wait a few more days. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Little Lamb was still pushing through. It had been like 5 days or something. We'd gone to the vet 4 times. It had been a really horrible week. She wasn't eating or even drinking water at all. I wasn't able to sleep because I wanted to check on her every single hour to make sure she was still alive, and trying my best best to syringe feed her, which is really, it was impossible. It's like literally harder than giving birth, and I can guarantee you that because I've experienced only one of them. They were really adamant that it's going to be fine. The vet just said when you know that rabbits are not doing well, they pretty much give up. They can't move, they look like they're struggling for breath. I mean, it's a pretty obvious sign that an animal is dying. So it comes to day 7, and that's how Lamb was. It got to the point where I was able to put the syringe in her mouth, and I was giving her doses of medicine, and it was just dribbling out because she couldn't even swallow. I called them, and they're a 24-hour emergency vet, but they said that the rabbit specialist isn't in until 9 a.m. so all I would be doing is leaving her, and they're doing the same thing as what I'm doing at home. By the way, the vet was an hour away. If she's going to pass overnight, it's better that it's just at home. That was a crazy night of no sleep. It comes to 8 a.m. and she's still alive. And as soon as we got to the vet, Ryan sat down with Lamb in a carrier, and I'd actually gone to the bathroom. I come back and he's like, Lamb is looks like she's trying to get out of the bag. She was like so active all of a sudden. She had so much energy and was really just like scratching and trying to get out of the bag. And I realized after a couple of seconds that that was actually a seizure. She was having a seizure in the bag. That was just her body reacting. We just arrived. We're sitting in the waiting room still. I said, I think she's having a seizure. And within seconds, the vet was there. And as soon as they took the bag, she kind of, you know, we could tell she did her last flop. She was pretty still by the time that they ran off with her. And yeah, that really sunk in that was like, she just died. So it was all really quick. It was probably under 2 minutes. And yeah, that was it. It was all too much for her in the end. Her body really couldn't take it. On the bright side, I really loved looking after a rabbit. I really do actually want to get another one. And I'll make sure they don't get GI stasis. This was Lamb's little food bowl, and I put a little plant in it. Let's hope I don't kill that. I just need a snack real quick. Let's switch gears. Finally got my act together. Got some friends of mine who are awesome dancers, and I was like, hey guys, I have an idea and I want to make a little dance video. Will you be in it with me? And they said yes. And so we made a cool dance video to one of my favorite songs that I grew up listening to called Ma Baker, and I'm going to put the link somewhere around my face. Go watch it if you haven't seen it already. I want to start a new series called Smac's Throwbacks. And it's going to be little dance videos to all my favorite songs that I grew up listening to that are still my favorite songs, because all I know is like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. If you guys have favorite songs, anything 90s and earlier, put them in the comments below. I feel like I had some other stuff to tell you guys, but I don't know what it is. Oh, like subscribe and stuff. Wait, I forgot to say it's my birthday.